Oh, it's recording. Hey guys, it's Naka and Dominic.
Oh, what's up, guys? It's about that time. Coming to you live. You gotta follow the IGs to see the secret footage.
Hey guys, it's Naka and Dominic.
What's going on?
So today we decided to do like a little advice video. It's hair.
Look like Snoopy.
There you go. So
You thought I was gonna kiss you there.
No.
Okay.
Okay, Dominic. So today we're gonna be doing an advice video.
Peep the matching blues.
Blues Clues.
Blues Clues. We're gonna do what?
An advice video. We post it on Instagram, our Snapchat.
Sometimes we're last minute, so we're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna film in 30 minutes. Boom, we post something, questions, quick things, and then you know, follow us. We'll drop the IGs. They're always in the description, but
yeah, a lot of people ask us for Instagram, and it's like it's in the description. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
All right, so we have the questions here that we're gonna give you guys our honest advice. Disclosure. You guys already know that Dominic's like the therapist here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give really good advice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just a quick disclosure, you know.
This is just our opinion.
This is.
Oh, I was late.
Not kidding. This is just our opinion, you know. If we say something and it hurts your feelings, sorry. If you do it, what we say, then you get sad. So sorry. It's not our fault. But you know, we're wise. We're wise people, you know. So we try to spread the love, spread the wisdom.
It smells so good.
Thank you.
Know what you're cooking, the meatballs. I love it.
Wisdom.
Gobble gobble.
Wisdom. First question.
So, how do you not be insecure on best friends / friends that seem to get more attention than you? That's a really good question.
Take the lead.
I would say just don't compare yourself with the people that are getting attention. It's like, yeah, they may get attention now, but it's like, just know that your time will come as well. And not every single attention is good attention, you know? So
sometimes it's never always good to be the leader, the person that gets the most attention. I mean, everyone's different, so if it is like a guy thing, like some guys like the quiet one in the group too. Like they don't always like. Not everyone likes the same thing, so not everyone likes someone who's super loud and excited and gets all the attention. Some people likes other people, right? So
yeah, and I would say honestly to just love yourself more, because a lot of the times when you don't get attention, it's because you can feel that, you know, like
you feel
that,
distant.
Yeah, you can feel that, especially when you're in a group of friends and you're used to not getting attention. Sometimes it may just be that you're a little closed off. So I would say like try to go out there and just be a little more talkative.
If you open up more, you'll see more people will come to you.
Yeah,
like say that I go to like a party or back in the day, and there's, you know, like 2 or 3 girls, and one of them is like closed
super
off,
quiet, closed off. Yeah,
I'll be scared to approach her because I feel like she's shrugging me off already, you know. So
and it's like a lot of the girls that get attention, you're gonna notice that they're super confident, they're talkative, they're happy, and it's like a lot. We're not saying always, but it's like most of the times you get attention from like the vibes that you put off. And if you're not used to that attention, you tend to be more quiet, more reserved. So there's nothing wrong with being quiet and reserved, but we're saying if you want attention and stuff like that, I would say to try to open up more and be a little more out there.
And never resent the friends who get more attention.
Don't be jealous.
Like in the end, it's not their fault.
It's not their fault,
you know?
at all. Yeah.
It's not like they're happy and they like seeing you sad, right?
And you can even ask your friends, hey, how do you guys get to that, get all those attentions. Like, don't be shy to ask your friends, and maybe they can even give you good advice.
Yeah, and if you know you're hanging out with other people and you like someone, communicate with your friends because they're your friends, right? They got your back. So if something happens, they know before they act on something.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully that helped answer your question.
So I really liked this guy for 3 years. He's never liked me back, I don't think so, but sometimes catch him staring at me and he looks away when I catch him staring, you know. So I'm trying to get over him. I can't. By the way, I'm 14 and I've been watching you guys since 5K subs. Love you so much. I hope you guys notice me. Of course we notice you.
So cute.
5K subs, day one.
Remember when you were 14 and you had a crush on a boy? I mean, a girl?
I'd never do that.
No, I mean like when you had a crush.
Yeah.
Aww.
What grade are you in, 14?
Like junior high, grade 7, grade 8.
The real crushes.
Yeah.
The butterfly
they're intense,
stuff.
eh? When you like someone.
For over 3 years, holy smokes.
Yeah.
So since 11 years old, you like this guy.
I would say try to be his friend. It's so easy, especially when you're in middle school, to talk to boys. I remember when I was in middle school, I used to be so scared of boys and talking to them.
I was scared of girls.
Yeah, it's, I don't know why.
Like the main advice I could say is to not be shy with them, because and don't, like, it might seem weird to say, but don't expect him to make the first move, because some guy, not all guys will. Some guys are shy. So if you really like something in life, you gotta go get it.
Exactly.
So like Naka said, like, try and be friends, or like try and do small things, you know, like
play, if he plays a certain sport, you can try playing that sport. I did that and it works. Just try to be friends with people that are in his circle. So I would say don't jump into it really quickly. Just try to get to know him and try to be friends with him, because sometimes when you like a person, in your mind they're a certain way, but when you start to get to know them, they're nothing like how you thought they were. So just try to, especially since you don't know him, try to get in a circle, especially since you've been in love with him, or you've liked him for 3 years. Girl, you need to get to know him.
Find some way to spend time with them, you know, without making it awkward. Like, say you have a same class or something.
Talk to him.
Like, do a project together.
Yeah, or ask about homework. That always works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just play dumb for something. Yeah, just ask, like say you missed a day. Like, I don't know, you could be like, oh, what happened yesterday? Obviously, you don't care what happened in class.
Yeah, you just want to talk to him. Okay, advice about choosing friends.
Very important.
Oh my god, I feel like you need...
Make or break it your life.
No.
It can make or break your life.
Oh yeah, yes, 100%. I feel like whenever I pick friends, they have to be into... We have to have a lot of things in common. Yeah. So, because my thing is, like, your friends are a representation of who you are,
who you become.
Yeah, especially when you get older, because when you're in high school and stuff like that, it doesn't matter who you're friends with, because you're all growing up. But I feel like you have to pick, and when you're younger, that's when you have to pick and choose the types of friends that you want to grow up or older with. Because I used to have a lot. I've always had a lot of friends, but it's like now there's only like a handful of people that I still talk to.
It's always like that.
Yeah, and it's like I pick and choose the people that I want to be friends with. And it's really nice to pick friends that you can talk to. And especially if you have, like, let's say you're Christian or Muslim, whatever your faith. It's like it's good to have friends that you can talk to about things like that. So I would say pick friends that you have things in common with.
One advice is don't be scared to drop friends. Like, if they, like, finding friends, a big thing is for them to be loyal and that you're both on the same page, right? It can't be a one-sided relationship. I mean, run one-sided friendship. It's almost the same as a relationship. It can't be a one-sided. So if they do anything behind your back or whatever, don't be scared to drop them.
Yeah. Hi, Naka and Dom. How do I stop being insecure with everything? School, people, decisions. I love from Portugal. Wow.
I think that a lot of insecurity questions, you have to find stuff that you're comfortable with and just boost yourself up, you know, like look yourself. It may sound stupid to say, but you can look yourself in the mirror every day and just say 1 or 2 things positive, you know, about yourself that you like. everyone doesn't like things about themselves, but everyone has at least one thing that they like. So focus on that and build yourself up.
Yeah, exactly.
Confidence is key. So in confidence,
it's not something that you wake up with and you automatically have. You have to work towards becoming confident. Yeah, exactly. But the main thing is learn to love. You can't. If you don't love yourself, you won't be confident. So learn to love yourself, and then you're gonna like project it, and people are gonna feel it. So
and it's your outlook. Like once your outlook changes, you'll see your whole life will change. I wasn't that confident in high school too, but like after a couple of years, it's like, why not? You know, like if you like fake it till you make it. Like fake that you are, and then you'll become, and then your life changes.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, it's true. Like there were studies done that if you know if you fake something like confidence and stuff, you start to believe it. It's like it was public speaking. This guy was pretending that he was good at public speaking, and he made him see he faked that he was good, and then he actually became good, and now he's a motivational speaker.
Yeah, because a lot of the time, no one really knows that you're insecure until you speak about it.
Yeah, or you portray that vibe.
So, next question. I've been in a relationship for a year now, and I'm not ready to have sex with my partner because I want to be a virgin until I'm married, but he's not comfortable with that. What advice would you give?
Is it 14? No, it's radar.
If he's not willing to wait and he doesn't respect your decision to wait, he's not worth it. There's so many guys out there that will respect you and your decision, and they're going to love him, and I know love you, and I know because I have friends that are like that, and they have boyfriends that love and respect them, and they're waiting to get married. So it is something that is very common.
And never feel pressure to do something because of the person you love. Like if you love them, they love you, they should respect your choice.
Exactly.
But never do sexual stuff if you're not comfortable, and just because you feel pressured or that you might lose them, because you're gonna regret it.
Okay, what do you do if the guy you're talking to is a shy person and we don't have anything to talk about?
I would just try to find activities you could do. Like there's a lot of things you could do that doesn't require you talking. Like even if you're both not communicating type of person.
Especially if like the beginning. I don't know what stage of your they're saying that you're talking to, so it's not that so I would say do activities. Go
to movies, you don't have to talk. You just watch the movie.
Go to the movies, hang out,
and then you just like poke her cheek and stuff and like cuddle. I was in a friend's
sorry,
bless you,
thank you.
I was in a friends with benefits relationship with this boy, and I ended up catching feelings. It happens often, but I know I said that wasn't a question for him. But I know I'm not this type like that. But like we're really great friends. Should I tell him how I feel or don't, because I might ruin our friendship?
Tell him.
You have to tell him, because you might ruin your friendship.
But you're gonna be so happy that you said something instead of keeping it in and wondering what if, you know?
So 2 things. You might ruin your friendship. So I guess like your friendship. Okay, well, first of all, if you caught feelings and you find someone else, your friendship's gonna be ruined anyways, because you're gonna be jealous, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be sad. So it could only go bad to not tell him. But if you tell him on the other side, you have there's 2 options. He's gonna feel the same, or he won't. But at least you have a chance that he might.
I would honestly 100% tell him you're gonna feel so much better, and even if he breaks your heart, you're gonna be so thankful that you'll be able to move on. Got that off your chest, and you're gonna be really happy.
Because you like this type of situation, you're always gonna be stuck in limbo. You're not gonna move forward. You're not gonna move backwards. You're just gonna be stuck at the same place. So you have to pick what you do. Like life is short, so if things happen, you get sad, you will move on. You'll meet someone else. Yeah,
I say tell him. You're gonna feel so much better, even if it hurts in the moment. Trust me. Later on, you're gonna be happy.
My boyfriend's too closed up. I feel like he doesn't want to connect on an emotional level. Sometimes there are certain topics he just doesn't want to touch. I'm not sure if this will ever change. We've been together a year, and I want it because I love him and I already see a future with him. Any advice?
So you're in a relationship. I feel like I would talk to him, tell him how you feel, because in a relationship you have to be open and you have to communicate through the good and the bad. That's what's gonna make your relationship stronger, because you may be feeling like that and he has no idea that he is closed off. But the best thing you can do is like tell him, and you know the topics that he's closed off with. I don't know what they are, but tell him, be like, hey, I noticed that whenever we talk about, let's say, this and that, you're always closed off and you don't want to talk about it. Be like, those are really important to me, and I would like for us to talk about those things more.
it's hard. So it depends on what type of person. If he's just like a like some guys that like they don't talk about emotions, right? So like if he's one of those guys, you have to be patient with him, but find some ways to try and make him open up. And with those
guys, you have to communicate with them a lot.
You're gonna have to make the first move.
You can't keep that inside. Yeah, it's really important not to keep, especially when you're feeling like this, to keep it inside. You have to talk to your partner. You have to let them know how you're feeling, especially the topics. Let him know. Yeah. That way, if it doesn't work out and you decide to end things, he's not going to be blindsided, and he's going to know that, well, it didn't work out because I didn't open up enough, and the topics that she wanted to talk about, it just didn't interest him. And maybe he doesn't want to talk about those topics because right now, or he's not interested in them, you know.
So it depends what kind of topics, like kids or marriage and stuff. Like those are conversations that will have to
exactly. And maybe let's say he doesn't want to have kids, maybe he doesn't want to get married, you have to respect their decision, because it's not everyone that wants the same things that we do. So that's why communication is really good, so that you guys are on the same page, and you can determine if you want to keep the relationship or you're better off on your own.
And the key thing too, you're saying you're not sure if this will ever change. Well, you have to think that, are you okay if it does not change? Because if you really love him, is that something you're okay with in the long run, that if he always stays like that? So that's an important thing to think about too.
How do you not let things and people get to you? By the way, I love you guys.
Thank you so much.
How do you not let things get to me?
Thank you for all the love.
Yeah, we love you too. Honestly, how do you not let things
get to you? I actually don't let anything get to me.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
Like, life's too short. Like, if something happens, you know, like if something at work stresses you, it's like you can't change it. So why stress about it if you can't change it? If you can't physically change it, stressing about it won't do anything except make it worse. So there's no point to stressing about it.
For me, I don't let things, obviously me and Dom are really different, and whenever I get stressed out and something starts to bother me, I tend to vent to my mom about it. So I talk to my mom and she calms me down. And then whenever that happens, or I talk to my friends about it on the phone, so that's how I kind of don't let it affect me, because I know that I have a good support system and I have people to talk to that are gonna be there for me. So I would say just surround yourself with positive people and try to be positive. Yeah, really try to be positive. Try to, let's say, whenever you start to get stressed out and there's stuff like that can bring you down, just try to do things that motivate you and that make you happy. Like, I like watching Paternity Court, so when I'm sad I watch Paternity Court. So
and it's two different things, like things and people. Like, it depends. Like, I mean, when it's things that happen that make you sad in life, the thing that I always tell myself, no matter how bad my day is, it could be the worst day of my life, but someone is still worse off than me. There's always going to be someone worse off than you, and then I feel bad, feeling bad, because, you know, there's some people who have nothing in life and they're poor and they're starving and stuff, and so just be grateful for what you have. Focus on the positive instead of the negative.
Like, the people, for someone to stress me out, I always think like that person's really miserable and they must really have nothing to do in order for them to try to make your life a living hell. So yeah, just surround yourself with positive people and just know that it will get better. That's what I tell myself.
Can't keep my hands off of you today. Holy smokes.
Need handcuffs.
Okay, before last question. I don't know why I can't love anyone. I feel like my heart is closed. That's very sad to hear. I actually picked this question because, like, sometimes I used to feel like this way. You know, you can meet a bunch of people and you go on a bunch of dates, but you don't feel like you connected to everyone or to anyone. There could be a reason. I don't know.
What made you feel like that?
What?
What made you feel like that?
This is not my interrogation.
Oh, you said you could relate. Yeah, when we first started talking, you actually said that.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother told me that too. And then me and my brother were trying to have like a bro talk, and it's like, yo man, how come we can't love anyone? You know,
and then I came along.
Exactly. And that's basically the answer to the question, is that just be patient. You'll meet someone eventually. First of all, figure out if you're okay. You have to figure out if your heart is ready to love. which is very key. Like if your heart got broken and not ready to love, you'll never love anyone, regardless of whoever meets. I have a friend.
Oh
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So basically,
So
you know, when the
true.
perfect person could come into your life,
Uh-huh.
but your heart is not ready to love them. So make sure, first things first, make sure that your heart's ready. Second things first, don't stress about it. I mean, it's gonna happen. You just gotta put yourself out there, meet a bunch of different people, and connect with people, and then just let it happen.
And it's gonna happen when you least expect it. Can you agree with that?
Like on Tinder.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, those were the questions that we got. Hopefully we got to help a couple of you guys with our advice.
Tried to answer the most, you know, but there's still, it was like, I don't know, it's probably like a 20-minute video.
Yeah, there's like, it was a really quick video that we decided to do, and it was really good. I like giving advice.
Could do these daily, these monthly sessions.
I just want to say, you guys, life is so short. Don't be insecure. Love yourself. Be happy, because life is too short to be sad. Sadness ruins a lot of things.
If you're young, you know, in school and stuff, and you don't have confidence, once you get older and you get confidence,
you're gonna be like, why?
Cut me off.
Because
I had a big speech.
I'm so emotional with what you just said. It touched my heart.
You're gonna look back in life and be like, why was I like that? Like, why did I? And what's the worst that could happen? You know, if someone doesn't like you, they don't like you, move on. I mean, they say no.
Yeah, my elementary teacher, her name was Monique, actually.
Yes. Call her out like that?
No, she was a really good teacher. So she told me, whenever you like a guy, to always tell them, even if things don't end well, but to always tell boys how you feel, and you're gonna feel so much happier. And this was in grade 4, I think, grade 4 or grade 5, and ever since then, whenever I had a crush on a boy, I always told them. I was always blunt with them because of the advice that she gave me. And I'm telling you guys today, if you like someone and you really want them to be in your life, and you think that they're a good person, tell them. Just let them know.
Don't be in limbo.
Yeah, don't.
Imagine that you like someone for, like, we have some questions that they like someone for 3 years. Like, you know, that's a very long time. Like, if after a couple months, you know, you thought you had a thing, and you confront him, or like you talk about it, if he says no, you'll be sad. But like, you know, you'll have another 2 years. Like, so much can happen in 2 years. Like, if you stay and you're just shy or you don't know for 3 years, like, that's a very long time. Then what happens if after the 3 years it happens anyways? Exactly. What happens if you tell him and he feels the same way? You're gonna be so happy. But if he doesn't, oh well, life goes on. You're gonna be so much happier. And a lot of times when you think, like I said, sometimes when you like someone, you think there's something, but they're not like that. It'll feel like the end of the world for, you know, a little bit. But but you'll get over it. Yeah. And it's always a blessing in disguise. But yeah. That's it for the video. That was a long outro. Yeah. Okay, bye guys. We hope you like this video, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Which will be tomorrow. Sure. Yeah. Tomorrow. Stay tuned. New videos. I read comments that say like, oh, I didn't get the notification. Ring the bell and you'll get that notification. I think that's why. Yeah. Because if you don't ring the bell, I don't think it sends the email. Yeah. So if you ring the bell, you get the notification. Watch this. Paf! I'm gonna put a bell thing right here. Really? They might have thought that I was about to like uppercut you. I would never do that. Oh my god. Maybe we'll cut that. It's not my intention. I thought it would be cool, like poof, and then the bell comes right here, you know? I was like, what are you doing? Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.